Imagine waking up every day with a heart full of peace, a mind full of strength, and a soul unshaken by life's challenges. Imagine facing every problem with confidence, every hardship with patience, and every test with wisdom. What if nothing could break you? What if no person, no failure, no pain had the power to control your emotions or shake your faith? The truth is, strength is not about muscles, wealth, or power. True strength is within. It is in the way you think, the way you react, and the way you control yourself. Life will throw problems at you. People will test your patience. You will experience failure, heartbreak, disappointment, and loss. But when you master certain habits that are deeply rooted in Islam, you become unbreakable. This is not about becoming emotionless. It's about developing the mindset that allows you to rise every time you fall. It's about training yourself to stay calm when everything around you is chaotic. It's about building an unshakable foundation of faith so that no matter what happens, you stand firm. Allah created us with both strengths and weaknesses. We all feel pain. We all face difficulties. But Allah has also given us guidance, the tools to transform ourselves from weak to strong, from lost to focused, from broken to whole. And these tools are found in the habits we build daily. In this video, we will talk about 6 powerful habits that, when mastered, will make you unstoppable. These are not just random self-improvement tips. These are habits that are deeply connected to the teachings of Islam. They are the habits of the strongest believers, the habits of those who walk through life with peace, confidence, and unshakable faith. When you remain firm, when you hold on to faith, when you master self-discipline and patience, Allah strengthens you. He sends His angels to reassure you, protect you, and guide you. So, if you want to become mentally, emotionally, and spiritually unbreakable, then pay attention to these 6 habits. Each one will help you develop a stronger mindset, a purer heart, and a life filled with peace and purpose. 1. Trust in Allah, the ultimate strength. Life is unpredictable. One day, everything feels perfect, and the next, it feels like the world is crashing down. There are moments when you feel lost, confused, and unsure about what to do next. But here's the truth. You were never meant to control everything. The key to true strength, peace, and success is trusting in Allah. When you fully submit your worries to Allah and believe that He will take care of everything, life becomes easier. You stop overthinking. You stop fearing the future. You stop questioning why things happen the way they do. Instead, you start believing that everything is happening for a reason that Allah knows best. Tawakkul is not just about saying, "I trust Allah." It is about living with that trust in your heart. Imagine a bird that leaves its nest every morning. It does not have food stored up, yet it flies out with complete faith that Allah will provide. And guess what? Every single day, Allah provides for that bird. The bird never sits in its nest, worrying about tomorrow. It flies, it tries, and it trusts. That is exactly how we should be in life. We do our part, and we leave the rest to Allah. Many people live in fear. They fear losing their jobs, failing in life, or not being accepted by others. But when you trust Allah, these fears fade away. You understand that no person, no situation, and no hardship can harm you unless Allah allows it. And if Allah allows it, it is because there is wisdom behind it. Sometimes, what we see as a problem is actually a blessing in disguise. Maybe losing that job was Allah's way of giving you something better. Maybe that rejection saved you from heartbreak. Maybe that difficulty was meant to make you stronger. Allah reminds us in the Quran and provides him with what he needs from where he does not even imagine. And whoever places his trust in Allah, He is sufficient for him. Surely Allah is to accomplish His purpose. Allah has set a measure for everything. This is the power of trusting Allah. When things look impossible, when the world tells you there is no way, Allah will open doors you never imagined. He will create a way out. He will send help from sources you never expected. But you must do one thing: trust Him. No matter how dark the night, no matter how heavy your heart, no matter how big the storm, remind yourself, Allah is in control. Trusting Allah does not mean you sit back and do nothing. It means you work hard, you put in effort, but you don't stress about the results. If something is meant for you, it will come. If something is not meant for you, it will leave. And that is okay, because Allah always knows what is best for you. 2. Patience, the key to inner peace. Sometimes it feels like you are drowning in problems, struggling to keep your head above water. You pray, but your prayers seem unanswered. You work hard, but success seems far away. You love, but people betray you. In these moments, frustration builds up, and you wonder, why me? But here's the truth. Patience is the key to inner peace. If you master patience, nothing in this world can shake you. You will become unbreakable. Patience is not just about waiting. It is about trusting Allah's timing. It is about staying calm when things don't go your way. It is about knowing that even when you can't see the wisdom behind your struggles, Allah is preparing something better for you. Allah promises in the Quran, "O you who believe, seek help through patience and prayer." Surely Allah is with those who are patient. Allah is with you when you are patient. When people hurt you, when life is unfair, when you are struggling, Allah is by your side. You are not alone. He sees your pain, and He will reward you beyond what you can imagine. The world teaches us to react. Someone insults you? Insult them back. Life is difficult? Complain. But Islam teaches us something different. Islam teaches us to be patient, to trust, to believe that everything happens for a reason. Every delay is for your protection. Every hardship is building your strength. Every pain is polishing your soul. Patience is also the key to emotional strength. Many people let their emotions control them. When things go wrong, they break down, they lash out, they lose hope. But a patient person is different. A patient person remains calm. They know that no hardship is permanent. No sadness lasts forever. No pain is endless. They tell themselves, "This is just a test. My job is to trust Allah and keep moving forward." There will be times when you feel like giving up, times when the pain is too much and you wonder, how much more can I take? But always remember, Allah does not burden a soul beyond what it can bear. He knows your strength. He knows what you can handle, and He will never test you beyond your limit. So, if you are struggling right now, if life is testing you in ways you never expected, hold on. Be patient. Keep going. Because after hardship comes ease. After darkness comes light. And after every test comes an even greater reward. When you master patience, nothing can break you. No insult, no rejection, no loss can shake your faith. Because you know that everything is happening according to Allah's plan. And Allah's plan is always better than yours. 3. Prayer, Salah, your daily power. Sometimes you feel weak, lost, or completely drained. But there is one thing that can refuel your soul, recharge your heart, and give you the strength to face anything. And that is Salah. Prayer is not just a routine, it is your direct connection with Allah. It is the moment when you put down all your burdens, when you empty your heart before the one who understands you better than anyone else. Many people go through life feeling anxious, broken, and restless. They try to find peace in money, in people, in entertainment, but nothing truly satisfies them. That is because the real peace, the real energy, comes from Salah. When you pray, you step away from this chaotic world and enter a conversation with Allah. You stand before Him, bow before Him, and submit yourself completely. And in that moment, all your worries fade away. Your heart feels lighter. Your soul feels stronger. Allah reminds us in the Quran, "Recite, O Prophet, what is revealed to you of the book, and establish Salah. Surely Salah restrains one from shameful and evil acts. Indeed, remembrance of Allah is the greatest of all things. Allah knows what you do." Think about that. Salah is not just about moving your body. It protects you. It shields you from sin. It gives you the discipline to control your desires. It builds a wall between you and negativity. Many people struggle with bad habits, addiction, and negative thoughts. But those who hold on to their Salah find the strength to overcome anything. Look at the lives of the most successful people in history, the prophets, the scholars, the righteous. What was the one thing they never abandoned? Salah. Many of us delay our prayers, missing Fajr because we feel too tired, rushing through Salah because we are too busy. But let's ask ourselves, if we don't have time for the one who gave us life, then what are we really doing with our time? The world will always keep us busy. There will always be distractions. But nothing is more important than standing before Allah. Have you ever felt completely lost, but after praying, you suddenly feel at peace? That is the power of Salah. It removes stress from your heart. It fills you with a sense of calm that no medicine, no therapy, no worldly thing can give, because you are speaking to the one who created peace itself. If you are struggling today, if you feel weak, turn to your prayer. Make your Salah strong and watch how your life changes. Watch how your heart becomes lighter, your worries become smaller, and your strength becomes greater. Salah is not just an obligation, it is your superpower. It is the key to surviving in this world without losing yourself. When you master your Salah, nothing can break you. Because no matter what happens in life, you know that 5 times a day, you will stand before the one who controls everything, and in that moment, you will find your true strength. 4. Gratitude, the secret to happiness. Life is not about what you have, it is about how you see what you have. 2 people can have the same life. One is happy, the other is miserable. Why? Because one of them is grateful. Gratitude is the secret to happiness. It is the ability to see the blessings in every situation. It is the power to smile even when life is tough. When you master gratitude, nothing can break you. Most people think happiness comes from money, success, or status. But if that were true, then the richest people would never feel depressed, and the most famous people would never feel empty. The truth is, happiness comes from the heart, and a heart filled with gratitude is always at peace. The more you thank Allah, the more you feel joy. Allah tells us in the Quran, recall the time, when your Lord declared, "If you express gratitude, I shall certainly give you more, and if you are ungrateful, then my punishment is severe." If you start appreciating what you already have, Allah will give you even more. More happiness, more peace, more success. But when you complain, when you focus on what you don't have, you close the doors of blessings. Complaining brings negativity, but gratitude brings light into your heart. The secret to a happy life is focusing on what you have, not what you lack. Some people have everything, yet they feel empty. Others have very little, yet they feel rich. What is the difference? Gratitude. When you count your blessings, you realize how much Allah has already given you. You have eyes to see, a heart that beats, a roof over your head. There are people in hospitals praying for the health that you take for granted. There are people in war zones praying for safety that you don't even notice. If you have food today, you are richer than millions. If you can pray, you are more blessed than many. Life will always have problems. There will always be things you wish were different. But if you only focus on what is missing, you will never feel satisfied. The key is to shift your focus. Look for the blessings, not the burdens. Even in hardship, there is something to be grateful for. Even in pain, there is wisdom. When you start seeing life this way, nothing can shake you. 5. Self-control, the habit of strong people. In life, you will face moments of anger, temptation, and impatience. You will feel emotions pushing you to react without thinking. But strong people do not let emotions control them. They control their emotions. This is called self-control. It is the ability to stay calm when you want to explode, to stay silent when you want to argue, and to walk away when you want to fight. When you master self-control, nothing can break you. Many people think strength is about muscles, power, or winning arguments. But true strength is in controlling yourself. The strongest person is not the one who punches back. It is the one who stays patient. Allah tells us in the Quran, "The ones who spend, for Allah's sake, in prosperity and adversity, and those who control anger and forgive people. And Allah loves those who are good in their deeds." When someone insults you, your ego wants to fight back. When life tests you, your heart wants to complain. When temptation calls, your desires want to take over. But self-control is choosing discipline over desire, patience over reaction, and faith over feelings. Look at the most successful people in history. What do they all have in common? Discipline. They do not waste time on useless arguments. They do not let distractions pull them away from their goals. They do not follow every desire because they know that self-control leads to success, but lack of control leads to destruction. When you learn to control yourself, you control your life. You stop reacting emotionally to everything. You stop letting people affect your peace. You become a master of your own actions instead of being a slave to your feelings. Every time you say no to temptation, you grow stronger. Every time you choose patience, you become wiser. Self-control is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. There will always be things that make you angry, temptations that try to pull you, and challenges that test your patience. But when you master self-control, nothing can break you. Because you no longer live by emotions, you live by wisdom. You no longer chase what is easy, you chase what is right. And when you control yourself, you win in this life and the next. 6. Keeping good company. Your surroundings shape you. The people you surround yourself with determine the direction of your life. Your friends, your company, your environment, these things shape you. If you are around negative people, you will absorb their negativity. If you are around righteous people, you will absorb their goodness. No matter how strong you think you are, your surroundings influence you. That's why keeping good company is one of the most powerful habits you can master, because it protects your heart, your mind, and your soul. Allah warns us in the Quran, "Keep yourself content with those who call their Lord morning and evening, seeking His pleasure, and let not your eyes overlook them, seeking the splendor of the worldly life. And do not obey the one whose heart we have made heedless of our remembrance, and who has followed his desire and whose behavior has exceeded the limits." We must stay close to good people, those who remind us of Allah. Never choose friends based on wealth, status, or popularity. Choose them based on their character. A true friend is someone who helps you become a better person, not someone who pulls you towards sin, laziness, or arrogance. Look around at your friends. Are they pushing you to grow or keeping you stuck? Are they reminding you of Allah or distracting you from Him? If you surround yourself with lazy, negative, and careless people, you will become like them. But if you surround yourself with disciplined, positive, and God-conscious people, you will become like them. Your environment is like soil. If you plant yourself in good soil, with good people and good influences, you will grow into something strong. But if you plant yourself in a toxic environment, full of negativity and sin, your soul will struggle to grow. Sometimes, walking away from bad company is hard. You may feel lonely. You may feel like you're losing people. But it is better to walk alone than to walk with the wrong crowd. The right people will come into your life when you create space for them. And when you surround yourself with those who remind you of Allah, nothing can break you. Because you will always have people who uplift you, encourage you, and keep you on the straight path. Now that you know these 6 powerful habits, the question is, will you start practicing them? Life will always have struggles. People will disappoint you. Challenges will test you. But if you build these habits, patience, prayer, gratitude, self-control, and surrounding yourself with the right people, nothing will break you. Because your strength will not come from this world. It will come from Allah. Remember, no one becomes strong overnight. It takes effort. It takes daily commitment. But every small step you take makes you stronger. Every time you choose patience over anger, gratitude over complaining, and prayer over worry, you are building an unshakable foundation. When you master these habits, you will not only become stronger, you will find peace, confidence, and purpose. You will stop reacting to negativity, stop fearing failure, and stop depending on people for happiness. Because you will have something greater, a deep connection with Allah and the wisdom to navigate life's challenges. So, start today. Take one habit and begin practicing it. Step by step, you will transform into a person who walks through life with faith, focus, and resilience. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe to Deen Explorers. Share this message so others can also benefit. And remember, when you master these habits, nothing can break you.